And what is going on, my funky ass retro people? How are you guys doing today? And I guess I should say not just only my retro people, but my current gamer people, my nerdy people, my epic people. How are you guys? I am not too bad. Things have been hectic because I'm prepping to move, a big move. That's why I'm trying to get everything prepped and, a buffer episode recorded, because it might be where I can't, record for another week and a half, so might as well. But a few things to talk about today. One is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I will speak about after this current topic. But this current topic is something that I have found to be very intriguing and something that I have noticed, and you guys might have noticed as well. And that is, retro gaming seems to be making a decent sized comeback. And for some of the older generation like me out there, it matters. For you younger guys, gals, kids, any of you that are of the younger sort, it might not really matter. Or it might be something that you're just picking up and like, oh hey, this is pretty cool. The graphics are weird and I kind of like it, and it's, it's different. But for us, it's a big thing. And one thing that I've noticed is, if you were to have a Super Nintendo that you had for, say, I don't know, 25 years, 30 years, just anywhere around there, some crazy amount of time, and it's been just kind of packed away and, heavily used in the first section of your gaming career, or just your enjoyment of the system. So say, I don't know, 5-6 years of heavy use and 19 or 20 of being stored away. If you were to take and power on that console, it would still work today. I know, because I have an old NES and SNES that are still currently working, and they are old. Yet I've had my Xbox fail on me, I don't know, within a year of having, the first 360, my second 360 took about 2 years to fail. My Xbox One, the first one failed after like 3.5. And my other one after about a year and a half. So, I mean, you can't even get a console nowadays spending, $500-$600. Depending on, what bundle you get, of course. It's not going to be $600 unless you're, getting a good amount of games and accessories and all that. But point is, you're spending a shit ton of money for something that doesn't last. Old consoles, you can get them for around $60, the actual console itself, and they fucking last years. 20 fucking years. Like, that is insane. You get an Xbox and you're lucky if you can make it a couple years before it dies or shits out or a part goes bad or it just doesn't want to work for you anymore. Like, what the hell? How does that make any sense, and how is that right? And, a lot of times I would say it's just, that's the way things are made. To break, so we have to spend more money on them. That's how companies do it. Back then, it was like they wanted people to enjoy things. They wanted people to focus on the games, and I don't know. It seems like everything was just a lot more simple back then, and a lot more trustworthy as far as companies to consumers goes. But again, we'll have to see what happens in the coming years and how everything goes. But it does seem that retro gaming is making a comeback. Look at on even the Nintendo Switch, they finally have where you can play NES games. So, just waiting for that, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see. Just because with everything, you never know where the hell it's going. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to be good, what's going to be popular, what's not going to be popular, and, you know, who just isn't going to give a fuck about things. But as far as everything goes, if you want something that's going to last, get a retro console. If you want something that you're going to have to spend a fuck ton of money on replacing all the time because it wants to be a pain in the ass, or just, you know, the companies want to kind of screw you over, then look into current gen consoles. And that will be your bread and butter. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like current gen consoles, and some of them are coming out with some awesome games, like Borderlands. I love Borderlands, been playing that again. Borderlands 3 is coming out. I've been, you know, attacking the Division with my cousin, working on getting the Gunner class, because we didn't want to buy the year 1 pass, because you said you weren't going to need it, and yada yada yada. Now they're fucking lying. So, I don't know. But I don't know. I just don't know. These gaming companies frustrate the fuck out of me. But that is my my rant. And now, as far as everything goes when it comes to Bloodstained. Oh my god, this game is fucking amazing. Shout out to my brother out there who hooked me up with it for the Nintendo Switch. Love you, man. Appreciate it more than words can say. It is a fantastic game. I love the way it, you know, it's extremely reminiscent of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Also, I can't remember if it was Harmony of Dissonance, or there was another one, and as you kill things, you would get to keep their souls, which would give you added powers, whether it be offensive, defensive, or straight support, like healing and stuff like that. And you get those in the form of shards. You know, the graphics are amazing, the motions are fluid, the equipment system and everything is still extremely reminiscent of those games. It's something that I am super happy with, super excited to get more in depth in this game. I'm going to beat this game. I am going to complete it. I am going to 100% complete it, which means I'm going to have to play it like crazy, because I am going to want to get, you know, all the possible spells and everything I can get. I'm going to want to find all the weapons and armor and everything that every enemy can drop. I'm also going to want to find every enemy, find every secret passage, just find everything that can be opened, done, and just complete this game. Because with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I completed it the 214 point some %, which is every hidden room, every ounce of water, so you're being damaged as you're walking in it in the upside down castle, but you still have to discover it. It's still part of the map. You still need to go in to uncover what's there, and it's something I plan on doing with this. Like I said, it reminds me of the game so much. The music, the style, the way the story goes, like I said, the way the skills and all that work, everything is just so reminiscent of that. But there's more in-depth things that you can do. You can craft. I mean, there's just so much shit you can do in this game. If you have not got it, I would suggest you pick it up. Whatever console you have, be it Xbox, PS4, Switch, PC, get it. It is a phenomenal game. You're not going to regret it, whether you like Metroidvania style games. I mean, it was made by the creator of Castlevania. So I mean, it's going to be amazing. We already know this. It's one of those things that you just can't turn your head to, even if you've never played the Castlevania series. Even if that is the case, Castlevania games just are amazing. From all the way from, you know, its original release as just, you know, playing with the Belmonts, to what it is now, or what it was sense. I haven't heard of a Castlevania game being released in a long time, but this scratches that itch for those games, and it is a truly amazing game. Like I said, the graphics, music, everything is just stunning. It reminds me of just sitting back in my old room, playing this game and just enjoying it, enjoying the story, enjoying learning, enjoying the leveling, the creating my own character in the way that I wanted to play, and having that good story to fall back on and go to and go through, and just I'm just so ecstatic about this game. I can't even get all the right words out. It is just that amazing, at least for me. Once I have it beaten, even if it's not 100% complete yet, I will do a more in-depth review, more in-depth kind of detailing of it. But it is something that I would like you all to check out if you have the chance, if you have the, availability to check it out. Please do so. But for now, my friends, that is going to be all that she wrote. So I will go ahead and tell you, my amazing, awesome friends, to stay nerdy, stay geeky, and most of all, never forget to stay retro as fuck.